Brother. You guys here? Brother.
You trying to trick us again?
Trickeries. Buddy.
How do we know that you're actually harvest this time?
What?
Could not tell last time.
Which times? Last times?
You weren't yourself. A lot of us knew it. So tell us. Are you the real harvest this time?
Coco didn't go off. What?
No,
Prove to us that you're harvest before you start speaking.
Harvest. Well then.
Anything else?
I don't know.
Things happened and we aren't sure if it's really you.
You don't not believe I am me?
I don't know.
Trick on us. And I don't know who the fuck it was, but I know it's no one good. So tell us something only Harvest would know.
I don't know. Brother really likes Flappy Bird, but he doesn't know how to play it. He just keeps getting more. Brother.
The only thing I know of that he wouldn't know. How did you and I leave our dimension? That's the only thing I know that he wouldn't know. There's no way he would know.
I got you killed. And the gator rebuilt. And let us use this portal when we were done. My body is of the gator. Still. The sun killed you.
There's no way he would have that knowledge. It has to be Harvest.
Oh. At least that's covered. So now does someone want to explain what the fuck is going on? What the fuck was that thing?
Okay. What happened?
Systems are a little overheated, but fine.
What? Speak up.
Can I?
The Eclipse was.
The Eclipse showed up. That's who it was.
You grabbed me from a portal. I don't know what I did. I was going the right place. And then I wasn't.
I didn't know he could do that.
And he was gone. And he was gone, and he came back. Hurt, I think. I didn't know he could be hurt. What happened? Did he hurt you?
Some. I'm fine.
What do you do?
Shocks.
Hmm.
I told him no when he tried to collect Lunar. He was gonna take us both back.
Fast.
He scared Fast. He apparently told him he was gonna try to collect him too.
You hurt.
He hasn't talked since.
This is all confusing the hell out of me. Who the fuck is Eclipse, and how can they take someone else's body?
Brother. Should?
Can we?
Nice. Danger.
They should know. They're, if he's following us and they are around us, he knows of them now. It's safer for them to know.
I would like to protect you guys. And if I don't know what's going on, I can't do that.
He is our creator.
The one that made us originally.
It is tools. Tools for escape, tools for guard.
There's a lot about him. A lot about us that you all don't really know.
Don't like to speak.
This is kind of important. Especially with a dangerous person like that.
He is very dangerous.
and I would like to know more about him.
Like we said, he's the one that originally made us. He comes from the same dimension that we do. He has a really strong control over our code.
We are of his code. The kill code that we have is what ties us all together.
Harvest does a
Or at
little
least sit
better
on the
at
couch.
fighting it.
He's getting more comfy, brother.
There's a lot about him.
We would prefer to not speak on.
I didn't know he could turn into other people. That's new.
He's made of nanomachines.
Yeah. His body is different now from when we were first made.
He used to be solid like we are. And we used to be nanos like he.
We could change shapes and mimic other people, other voices. But now he can do the same. We didn't know that.
Our kill code is... extermination based. What was its purpose? Mine is not that strong. Brothers is weaker.
We can get by with
Eclipse.
doing smaller
It's
things.
He is designed for eradication.
It was our purpose too.
And father.
Yeah. It's kind of what we were made for. Part of it, anyway. Designed to follow orders and to kill. But someone really important to us kind of changed that for us. Gave us a chance to be different.
The one who rebuilt your bodies?
No, I mean, sort of, but she kind of, in a way, kind of raised us. Took care of us.
The sun.
She was nice to us.
She...
It's better for them to know, brother. It wasn't your fault.
Sure.
I do not believe
We
you.
interrogated her. And she killed him. She shot Bloody and killed him.
We didn't want to be doing it.
Anyway, it was my fault.
It's not. Stupid Eclipse's fault. We didn't want to do the stupid task anyway.
Only once.
Hmm.
He needed access.
And we
The
were
moon
supposed
man
to
had
distract.
information.
Hmm.
And I didn't want to shoot her.
It was distracting.
So she shot you instead. There was only a little bit of brother left. And I took him to the gator. We had to rebuild him from scratch. And rebuild me as I was dying.
At that time, we couldn't exist without each other.
No, we were built as one. In one body. We could become two. For a little while. But we were supposed to be one. And the gator could only build us as two.
My code was damaged. It's still damaged. I am not quite the same as I was before.
That's why brother cannot read.
I have trouble
From the damage that was
remembering.
caused.
There are things I don't remember from then.
And with new bodies, we could not be tracked. And we were able to leave.
And we left the dimension.
I don't think Eclipse has been able to work without us.
No. We were his tools. So without us, he hasn't made progress. He has very dangerous plans.
He didn't tell us plans, Manny.
No.
But we know it's not good. He seeks
Some
black hole, maybe.
Some kind of power.
Thinning of reality. And if he gets it, his destruction won't end at home.
No.
He will destroy our dimension. From the inside out.
He'll break down
And he won't
everything.
stop there. Atom by atom.
It'll all just cease to exist, become dust in his hands, and he'll mold everything back to his will.
Worse. And become whatever he wants.
God, pretty much. Maybe higher.
Toys for his playing.
We can't let that happen.
And we tried to tell Father.
Yeah.
The son was too stupid to understand. The father understood.
He was never one to listen, though. Too caught up in his own issues and schemes and stupidity. He wouldn't help us.
He is not an issue.
And we just got so angry. So we just removed him.
Removed him?
It's not a
Codex is
problem.
eliminated. No longer. They can let us. He didn't fight us back.
I don't know why. He should have. He could have easily. We just need to try to stop Eclipse now. But our code prevents us from damaging him.
We can't.
Brother can fight it a little. With his skill code, it's stronger. Mine's not as strong, and I have a harder time fighting his codes. If I am told direct orders, I cannot ignore.
That is why I was damaged. And Ruin put me in the toy. It was because Eclipse found me finally. And I couldn't run.
It's my fault he found us again at all. Because my portal malfunctioned and
Brother.
it teleported back to his base in our dimension.
It's not your fault.
It is. He wouldn't have found us otherwise. He's blocked from this dimension for now, but that won't last forever. Eclipse is smart and crafty and
Annoying. We have been free for almost a year.
Free from him. We're never really free. But Ruin is not bad.
He does not treat us like toys, just as tools.
Yeah. It's preferable. We get freedoms that we didn't have before. We just have to stop Eclipse.
I like having my own name.
Yeah.
Our name is Bloodman. Together.
Our original name.
Is that why he
The Sun
called
Lady.
himself that?
Yes. Eclipse does not recognize us. The Sun Man, ma'am, she helped with those names. And it was not the names he gave us.
She was the one who first saw us as individuals. Before we were even sentient. I don't like being called Bloodman.
I do not mind. Not for me.
Yeah, really doesn't mind. I don't like it. I like the name that I chose. I like that we get to make our own choices now. I like that we get to have friends. But because of us, you're all in danger now. He knows you all exist now. And I don't know what to do.
We're
about
sorry.
that.
There's nothing to be sorry about.
We could leave. Find a new place.
We have done so before.
It worked for a while.
It did. Before everyone found us, we were just on our own for a bit. We can do so again. He would probably leave you all alone. And then just chase us.
That's not fair to you.
It's been like this since before we were we.
We don't get to have fair. That's not how it works.
Is there any way to break free from that control?
No, without fully
Destroying who we are.
us.
Maybe a full reset could work.
The options are
I am original code.
either destroying us or destroying him.
But if destroying us does not work,
I don't want him to hurt you all. Not like how he hurts us.
his hurt is why we are sentient.
Yeah. It is our first memories. I don't want that for y'all. So if it comes down to us needing to leave to keep you all safe, then we would.
I don't care about my safety. I'd much rather care about everyone else's, including yours.
Why, though?
There's no reason.
I've made some bad mistakes. And I've wanted to learn from them and be able to protect others when I couldn't before. I made a vow to myself to protect everyone. After what I did.
Happened.
I destroyed everything. My home, my friends, my family. Because I trusted the wrong people. Even still, I kept destroying everything. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to become better than I was. And if I'm hardly even real anymore. I want to protect those that can't protect themselves. Like I failed to do. Even though I was trained for it.
Oh, you think you are good? You stood up to Eclipse. That isn't something anyone's ever done before. Especially not for us.
I've stood up to people like that before. Creator. He took us in. Pretended to be a father. All he wants is perfection. And nothing was ever perfect for him. Just wanted to make things better.
You have made things here better.
I don't even know how I got here.
I do not quite know either how we are here. In this dimension.
I don't know either. Something ruined it.
I cannot remember how we fled after Codex.
No, we were too angry.
Maybe not to the same extent, but I understand. I'm sorry that happened. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
I don't know if you basically already answered this, but he called you. He didn't say your name. Called you something else. I don't know if it's personal or anything.
My name wasn't Ross first. I don't even know how he knew that. He called me Sans. I was Sans. And who I thought was my friend, he used me. And try and change everything. I wasn't even aware of the timelines till he showed me alternate universes, ones of which I didn't even know existed. And he told me he wanted to be just like that, a perfect world just for them. I didn't know anything about my creator's plans. I didn't know anything about my supposed friend's plan. And all I knew is that he just wanted to use my code to make things different. Guess it made me feel like my own person.
I can understand that.
It's not okay. He abused everyone's code, turned them against me, made them remember everything. My own brother. I almost died.
You have a brother?
Dad. Along with
Yeah.
everyone else. I killed him. Now I have a constant nagging conscience telling me that. Telling me what I lost. Telling me what I did. Keeping me awake at night. I refuse to let that happen again.
We've all done bad things, I think.
Yeah.
We've all done things we regret. Done things that you can't take back. Maybe lost some people. Maybe gained some.
At least I finally found people who I can really trust. I guess I hope I just don't have to deal with them anymore. And something tells me one day I'll wake up back to him.
Yeah.
We know you as you are now.
And you're great.
I want to be able to protect you guys.
Hopefully we should not need protecting. But
Hopefully nobody here will need protecting.
It is not an easy task.
Never is.
Not against him. Suppose sometimes there's safety in numbers.
I definitely feel more safe with you guys than I did with him. But
we were always alone. For
It was always just us.
the son, children in the daycare.
Even then,
No friends.
though. No. I think you all are really the only friends we've ever had. It wasn't really something we were allowed.
Brother and I are not good at being friends. Mm.
Probably not.
You're better than any of my friends. Or at least what used to be.
I haven't had friends either, so.
Most of the people that we knew more or less either hurt us or tried to kill us. So y'all are quite a lot better than that.
I miss the sun.
I do too.
My friends were just influenced by bad people.
I don't know why my brother was like anything he was like. I always tried to be what he said I was supposed to be. He would always, get, I guess, a victim down, and then he'd hand me whatever weapon he had and said that I could finish it. But I never would. And he never was happy with it. He treated me horribly, and I don't even know why I still miss him and forgive him. But I do.
You are better as you.
He'd always tell me the contrary. I've had to sleep outside whatever shack we were in so many times because he was so mad at me that he couldn't even have me be in the same space as him while trying to sleep.
You were here.
I so wish I could go back and change things. Just not been so sensitive. Just trying to help. Now he's gone.
I think the way that you are is a good thing. You're like a version of what we should be. Or what we could
A
be.
better combination.
Like a
you guys
version
were
of us
talking
without an Eclipse's tampering.
when you guys were talking about becoming sentient and stuff like that, I was thinking I don't even know if or when I became sentient. I feel like my whole life I've been sentient, and I don't know.
It is possible. Some animatronics are made already learning and growing. Some are not made that way and become that way when we reach the end of our coding, I guess.
We were not supposed to be sentient.
We were faced with problems that we should not have had.
Maybe brother wasn't sentient.
He sounds of our father. He was very sentient.
He'd always call me broken, and just stuff along those lines. Sometimes he'd throw things at me, but I never threw back because I didn't want to hurt him. Sometimes it hurt. Depended on the object. It was just whatever he could grab. And since we went out to just grab a bunch of things, there was a lot of things to grab. If he ever ran out of things, he would just grab me instead. But I still loved him no matter what. I still do.
I do not think we have any good memories with Eclipse.
No.
He was a bastard since he spawned.
We have a lot with Sun, though. And a few with our dad. He wasn't always an asshole. Your brother sounds a lot more like a typical blood moon.
I don't even remember a creator. I don't remember ever being created. I don't have any memory of anything of that sort. So I just remember me and him being alone. It's the first thing I remember. And whenever I asked brother about it, he would always change the subject and or just avoid it.
I have very few memories before our sentience sparked.
I have even fewer. I lost a lot of things before death. But Roman is smart. I think if you did want to find out, I'm sure you'd be able to.
I just wish he actually said he cared or loved me. tried so hard for him. I don't understand. I can't think negatively of him. No matter how hard I try or want to, I just can't.
It's okay. It's not to look for me.
We have more than just fear for Eclipse. So, we understand.
Made me feel like I was never meant to be. No matter how hard I try or want to, I just can't. Made me feel like I was supposed to be scrapped. I was defective. There was something.
Waste of code.
Yeah, I did everything I could manage when he asked me to, but he never did anything I asked. And I never asked for anything big. I always asked for small things or just maybe something just to change. He wanted me to go out on my own looking for things. I'd go do it, putting myself at risk. It can't not call me Bloodfest. You have to. You have to, I guess. Sorry, I shouldn't have made this about me.
You're fine, Fest.
We're all sharing things about each other that we didn't know before.
I've already talked too much about myself. It's just probably annoying at this point.
It's okay. It's not annoying.
It's
It helps us learn.
I will not let Eclipse get to you. You'll be fine.
Here's our problem to deal.
Would not let him collect another of us.
No.
I'm not a huge fan of Lunar, but I wouldn't let him do it to Lunar either.
He's kind of our brother. Sibling.
Yeah. He is younger. So he definitely would not let him do so to you. We are safe here.
He's blacklisted. He has informed me. Informed me today before he let me go. He was hurt when he came in.
I think Lunar zapped him with something. At least that's what he said. I'm not sure if tech or magic or something else, but
He was angry.
at least for now we are safe in this dimension. He cannot enter. You're safe here.
But anywhere out of here isn't.
Only for us.
He had me pinned in a corner of a jail cell. It was the most terrifying experience I've had.
I'm sorry. I tried to get to you faster.
It's not your fault. It
His
I just ran over
shocks
there.
are different than runes.
I just ran over there to get away from him, and then Lunar came, and then he came, and then was backing him up into a corner. I don't remember what he was saying, but it wasn't good. And then I don't know, some big shock happened, and Eclipse kind of, I guess, staggered back and groaned in pain, and then Lunar, I think, ran away, and then he saw me peeking from behind the bars, and he kind of just started taunting me, saying something about, I don't know, taking me.
What do you take?
I don't know why he would want me. I'm not good for anything. I don't do what I was meant to do. I don't know why he would want me.
You were just anomalous. That is all. Eclipse just likes to study.
There's nothing special about me to be studied.
You are atypical.
You're an unusual blood moon.
I don't like being called that.
I know, I don't either, but
I don't like being
That is what we are.
blood.
dimensionally speaking, it is what we are. You are, by all technicality, a different version of me. Or I you.
Dimensionally, we are daycare attending units.
Gross. Ew. But you are made very different from others like us. Very different. We are kind of the same as well. We
I
are
would
still
be in that shack with
tools,
my brother's
but
corpse if he didn't find me.
You're a superior version, I believe.
God, he's probably still
it is not good to think on that. It is also likely Ruin might have gone back.
I hope so.
It seems like something he would have done.
with him than I'd rather something was done with him than for him to have just stayed there with it still on his head.
It is more likely Ruin would have gone back. Even if just out of curiosity.
We had a shack before Ruin found us.
We did.
It was not a good shack.
No. It was not. But it was the first thing that we had that was just ours.
You look like shit when he found us.
Yeah. You looked worse. Missing bits of yourself. Full of leaves.
I'm full of leaves now, I think.
And full of rats.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna go recharge.
Yes.
It's probably good.
Brother, you need to feed, brother.
I did a bit.
Or
Hmm.
Cross. Thank you.
As I said, I made a vow to protect. And for you guys, I will.
No one stood up to him before, so thanks.
I may be a coward sometimes, but people like that, they don't deserve to hurt my friends.
Thank you.
Of course. Let's take you back to your brother.
We get space McDonald's on the way home.
Or whatever you want.
There's a
Stay
space
safe, you guys.
McDonald's.
Yeah, they have a
Ask.
glorious Happy Meal that comes with a Glorpo toy.
Brother Ruin's been holding out on us.